So let's just start off with a nice warm up to our workout. So I invite you to close your eyes like I'm going to do, but do what you will. And let's just take note of our breath, something that just we hear all the time. And I like to say, take note of the breaths that you are receiving versus taking. So the moment we think about receiving a breath, at least for me, I start to think about, well, where is it coming from? Somewhere outside of myself, and yet it's utterly connected to me. Well, that sounds a whole lot like the energy. So one of the concepts we use here in spiritual workout world is everything is energy. And so what we're talking about sounds very much like the energy that we both live inside and which lives inside of us. And in spiritual workout world, what we're doing is taking the perspective of the being part of the human beings we are, that part of us that's a soul, that part of us that's connected to that energy that we're talking about, that's beyond our physical bodies and which animates us. So now, by paying attention to our breath, there are a few other spiritual workout concepts that come into play right here. First of which is that the mind and the body are connected. I'm going to think about what's going on with my breathing. So now my mind and my body are connected. They're always connected. We just don't always recognize that, or really we don't always remember that. So mind and body are connected is one of the 15 ideas that we work with here. The moment that we kind of dial back whatever else we were thinking about and choose to give some attention to our breath is the moment that we become more present. Be present is another spiritual workout concept that we're going to work with here. Being present means to simply accept everything as it is right here, right now, without any judgment. Sometimes that's easier to do than other times. But the idea that we have a soul, that there's a part of us that exists beyond our physical body, is again the part that we focus on here. What we say here in spiritual workout world is that we are spiritual beings, eternal beings, having temporary, physical, human experiences. We are, again, both human and being. So we know what our problems and challenges look like on a, what I'll call 3D, earth plane consciousness level. We know how painful and difficult and challenging some of the circumstances of our lives can be. And what we're doing here in spiritual workout world, in order to quote unquote work out those things, work through them and transcend them and create futures free of them, what we're saying is there's another way to look at all of it. That if we kind of up periscope and take a quote unquote 5D, fifth dimensional consciousness, new consciousness perspective of what's going on by utilizing some of these concepts, mind and body are connected, be present, then we have, I think, a much greater chance to actually, like we say, not just transcend these issues, but create futures that are free of them. So again, from this place of presence, we are connected to our breath. We're remembering that our minds and bodies are connected. We might also take a moment to offer up some gratitude for the breath. Have an attitude of gratitude, another of the guiding concepts with which we'll work here. And the last thing that I'll suggest is that while we're in this place of presence, just set an intention for yourself for the next 90 minutes, even less than that now. Set an intention for yourself for being in this spiritual workout drop-in class. Perhaps you're returning, perhaps you've been here many times before, or maybe it's your first time. Maybe you know exactly what you want to get out of it, maybe you have no idea. But either way, just take the opportunity to practice setting an intention for yourself for the duration of this class. Intentions matter is, again, another one of the concepts that we'll work with here. So let's all together just take one nice deep breath together. Inhale. Hold it for a few seconds at the top. Hang on to anything that feels good and makes sense. Let go of anything else. Come on back whenever you're ready.